you make of his interpretation between the first half and the second half for City there?
Yeah, it's a good assessment. He's spot on. The second half was night and day compared to the first half. It was too slow. We didn't get at Chelsea enough. Rico Lewis, he mentions, only 18 years of age, came on and changed the game, and that's a big statement. You think of the superstars that they have at Manchester City, and this young kids come off the bench, and Glenn's already mentioned played more in midfield with the ball, and maybe went into a back four without the ball, but he was superb. And of course the other two subjects, Mahrez and of course Jack Grealish, you know, they're game changers. That's when you've got this squad of players. Glenn mentioned about the squad of players in Man City. That's why they're champions, because Pep can look over his shoulder and goes, who can change the game for me? And Mahrez again, you know, he pops up a really important goal.
What about the timing though, from a managerial point of view? Because Shay was having a moan up earlier on, saying sometimes he feels Pep doesn't go early enough, given the options he's got.
I think most of the time when Pep's having to make substitutions, he's 9 times out of 10 in control of the game, so he can choose. I think he knew they weren't at it first half, and so he's had to make them very, very much earlier in the game. And my word, were they decisive. But putting Lewis in the centre of midfield, then freed up De Bruyne, I think that's a fantastic evening's work for Pep, because not only tactically and whatever, but you've got, I said before the game, De Bruyne and Ireland, when they're together and they're playing on song, both of them didn't turn up first half. So you've got a part of their spine not playing anyway.
Making a mistake, or maybe making a mistake. Maybe he can. I think he can catch it, but maybe he thinks if I palm it out, Haaland's going to have a tap in. You know, maybe people look at me, so maybe he steps away from it in the sense that I'll let my defence play safe. Maybe I'll let my defence deal with it. It's nothing to do with me. But for me, if I was a goalkeeping coach tomorrow, I'd be saying you should be cutting that out. But take nothing away from the assist of Jack. Brilliant.
Well, absolutely, because he's waiting to talk to us, Shay.
Oh,
You can't take it. Stop, Jack. He's live at Stamford Bridge. Jack Grealish, great to see you. What an introduction that was for you and Riyad Mahrez tonight.
Was Shay just trying to attack my assist?
He was, yeah.
Jack, can I just say something? He said talk me through the goalkeeper, and I seen you in the backdrop. I did say before you get the headphones on, a brilliant assist. You did, yeah?
Hello guys, what did you say? Sorry, what was the question?
That was some entrance from you and Mahrez.
Yeah, obviously, you know, the game was, I was just saying then, you know, it was one of them games where, especially recently, you know, we've played against teams that have, you know, had a back five and sat in against us, but, you know, just watching on from the bench, you know, in the first half, I felt like there was a lot of space, you know, especially for the wingers, and me and Riyad, you know, when we was warming up, was saying to each other, you know, we was itching to get on, and yeah, luckily, obviously, we come on, you know, and I got the assist, and Riyad got the goal. You know, that's what the manager wanted for us. So yeah, no, happy days.
And the early delivery from you, the boys were saying here, was so important. You didn't take a touch. You saw him straight away.
Now, do you know what? As I've hit it, the first person I'm thinking that Erling's got to be in there somewhere. I didn't actually think for Riyad, but obviously, you know, when you're playing with a striker like Erling, you just put it in the areas, you know, because you think he's going to be there. And I just says to him in the change room, I says, where was you? And he says to me, he says, because everyone went obviously towards, like, obviously the keeper, all the defenders and stuff. He pulled back. But yeah, luckily, you know, I put it in the area, and obviously, you know, an easy tap in for Riyad.
Pep mentioned in his interview there, Jack, about how upbeat you've been and stuff. You obviously started the last couple of games, and then you were left out tonight, so that must be hugely disappointing. But he said you've been super bubbly and positive, and I turn around now, I know Jack's ready to go, I know he's ready to play, and that's a great strength of yours. You just want to play football.
Yeah, no, of course, you know, all I want to do is play football, but you know, I know with the talent here, you're not going to play every single game. And yeah, to be honest, he actually told Riyad to go and warm up, but not me, so I've obviously gone to warm up thinking that I'm not really going to come on. And then all of a sudden Riyad's just tapped me and says, come on, we're both going on. So yeah, no, I was ready to play tonight. You know, I've obviously started the last couple of games, and yeah, you know, that's what I want to do, like I've done tonight. You know, contribute with goals and assists. So yeah, the main thing tonight was the 3 points.
Jack, you mentioned wanting to play football all the time, and of course we've seen you for years and years and years, basically being a one-man team, Aston Villa.